Mark Ludwig from St. Louis. Been involved just about like everybody else. I was just fortunate. I've got a political background. I've got 30 years in politics. Have raised millions of dollars for candidates, and unfortunately, money talks. And if you can raise money for candidates, you get their attention. I ran for U.S. Congress against Dick Gephardt back in '98 when he was House Majority Leader for the country. Got to know a bunch of on the conservative side, and it really crosses party issues. So I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat. We need somebody that's inside on both parties. So I realize some of you may not be of my party persuasion. I will help you in any way I can on the liberal side. But I was very fortunate. I was personally mentored by Newt Gingrich and people like that, and so built up some very close relationships in Washington, D.C. that have paid off very heavily for me across the country. It's opened up a lot of doors. This past year I worked on 17 of the different state bills. Working to help any way I can. I always believe that politics is a statewide level. National organizations, I started a group called Americans for Equal Shared Parenting, mainly focused on the rebuttable presumption 50-50 bill, but definitely willing to help out in other areas too, to try and help coordinate efforts from a national level. But states don't want national organizations coming in. My main goal is to educate and empower you guys so that you guys can get the bill passed. Because if I'm a state legislator, I don't want some guy from St. Louis or Washington, D.C. telling me how to run my state. So my whole goal is to try and help you guys out so that you guys can actually do the work. Definitely willing to come down. Any state that has a Whataburger, I'm So if you ever want me to come down, I don't know who's taking them to the airport, but we're stopping by a Whataburger place on the way home, I can guarantee you that. But I do plan on coming down quite a bit next year to Austin, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, seeing how I can help out in any way. But I'm just really proud of every one of you guys. You guys are great teams. I've been following most of you on Facebook. It's kind of fun to actually meet people and see faces that I've seen on Facebook before. But great organizations, but Dave's exactly right. We've got to create unity and realize we agree on more than we disagree. And so number one thing, you can't ever disagree with somebody publicly on Facebook. There's no point in anything like that. You're just creating just huge problems. So our enemy is the Bar Association. It's not each other. And like I said, you guys do a great job, so just excited to be part of it. And like I said, I can share more later on other things.